And you're mentioning that you have a third point.
I'm happy to bring up a third point. So I find that people don't understand intimate space, or what we call in my forthcoming book, Building Brand Communities, campfire experiences. I'm approached by people in organizations, be they for-profit or nonprofit, and they want to build community, but their idea of doing that is create a big event. We call it, for the purposes of teaching, an arena event, where you get there and there's just a big arena of people. And my guess, Andrew, if you think of all the events you've been to for the last 30 years, the number of events you went to an arena that you left feeling really connected to people was approximately 0.
Yeah.
You're shaking your head, so I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm right. It's almost 0. And if you did leave an arena event with a good friend or the beginning of a good friend, it was because within that arena, you had what we call a campfire experience, in a space where you had proximity to somebody where you could have intimate conversation. You had permission to speak to them, i.e. you didn't have to watch a movie or watch a presentation or listen to someone else talk. And you had enough control over the space around you that if you chose to, you could have an intimate, vulnerable conversation. And my guess is that if you left with the beginning of a friendship at one of these arena events, it's because you experienced something that was a campfire experience.
Are you a mind reader? Your guesses are all on point.
Well, I've been thinking about this for a few years, Andrew. And the reason I bring this up is if you're in an organization, for-profit, nonprofit, political, philanthropic, or faith-based, and you want your people, be they members or employees or customers or constituents, to feel more connected, notice that when you're inviting them to events, where and how you're giving them access to a campfire experience and not putting them in an arena, having a program for 2.5 hours and then declaring that they should all feel connected, when our own experiences tell us that doesn't work. And along with that, what I notice is when people create these arena events, they often rob us of the context where we could have an intimate conversation, build connection, i.e. there's music playing so loud, we can't even talk to each other. I was invited to a conference where the leaders of the conference rented out a whole restaurant for conference goers to share dinner together, ostensibly so we could connect. And then they hired a band to play so loud that I picked the table the farthest away from the band, and I still could barely hear the person across from me speak. And I thought, I can't believe they've spent tens of thousands of dollars at buying out a restaurant, and then they made it so loud we honest to goodness can't even speak. They're not understanding community. They're understanding a spectacle, in this case, a restaurant with a band. There's nothing wrong with spectacle, but guess what? Doesn't let people connect.